Hello, hello. Kollector the Hordarian here, also known as Johnny B and Retronathan, and that stream where I play retro games. But this stream is about collecting and the fun joy that is derived from unboxing, or as I like to call it, unboxingings, because it sounds a bit more epic. So I have an unboxing tonight. I have a big old pile that I've been sitting on that I'm going to unveil tonight. Some of these are going to be surprises because I've been sitting on them for a while. And again, that's part of the fun. I called it the Not Last of Us unboxing because The Last of Us seems pretty cool right now. And hey, I got your attention maybe. And it won't be the last unboxing because I love to do these. And I hope that, some folks derive some enjoyment from the little bits of surprises that I reveal. All right, so I did cheat a little bit, and I've opened some things just because I wasn't sure, stuff from like Amazon and whatnot, but I may just kind of flash those real quick just to show you some of the cool geeky goodies that I've been ordering and what have you. This is one of them. Got a steelbook of They Live. And this is a classic 80s. Anybody that knows me knows that I love retro and especially 80s movies. Not much on the back there, but this is a classic. There's a infamous fight scene that lasts for, God knows, about 12, 15 minutes or so. It's like a tenth of the movie. But it's in an alleyway. It's like Roddy Piper, the wrestler, in the starring role. This guy here, James, what's his name? Is it listed here? Oh, sorry, Keith David. He's going to be at a local horror convention called the Mad Monster Party, and I'm real stoked about that. So I'm going to open this up and have him sign the steelbook. So very excited about that. I also have a figure of his that I unveiled on a stream from a while back. I would flash that, but it's all the way over there, and I'm comfortable. So, it's a cool figure. I'll just say that. All right. So, all right. I don't know if I have any others open at the moment, so I might get to them though. All right. This one here. This is a little skinny little envelope. I have a pretty good idea what this is. It's from the Disney Insiders program. You get points, usually from like purchasing movie tickets and or Blu-rays and the like, and you save up enough points and you can redeem them for some pretty cool rewards. I believe this might be some trading. No, this isn't the trading cards. This is actually a little minuscule Mickey pin. Mickey just strutting his stuff, living his best life, not a care in the world. Pretty cool little pin. That's going to go on my geeky backpack. Actually, I have that right here. I can flash that right quick. You can see all my... And there's They Live again, actually. You see he's got the bubble gum there. There's a quote from that movie. I'm here to kick ass and chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of bubble gum. And I just absolutely adore that quote because it's... cheesy 80s one-liner, and you gotta love those because they're in short supply now, which is a shame because, why does it have to be a relic of yesteryear? I mean, I think anybody can appreciate a well-delivered one-liner. It's sort of a cinematic version of a dad joke, usually puntastic. All right, so where's this from? Did I get this from Amazon? Well, okay, so this right here, it's a collection of Santo movies. Not Santa, Santo, as you can see with the O. Luchador, hero, Mexican hero. I'm a big fan of, like, B movies. And I love, just look at some of these classic, like, posters. Should be a lot of fun checking these out. I think even Mystery Science Theater 3000 riffed one of Santo's movies more recently in their more recent season. But how ridiculous is that, right? Like a luchador that goes and fights monsters, and it's just fun. It's good B movie stuff. So I saw that collection on Amazon and I went ahead and ordered. Now this, I had no idea what this was. It's one of those things, nice butt shot there. This is I think it's from the 90s, I want to say, but I love the presentation of it. Like, you know, it just looks like a classic VHS case with the VHS cassette popping out. It's even got a little bit of, you know, sort of wear and tear on the edges there. I thought it was super cool. And it's a movie, apparently it's a volleyball movie starring C. Thomas Howell, who's notorious for starring in The Outsiders, among other things. But this, you know, I love a good underdog tale, you know, a good sort of sports movie. I'm not a big sports person per se, but I do love, you know, just the underdogs, in, you know, coming from the bottom and winning it all kind of thing. Those kind of stories, which this seemed to be. And, yeah, it looks like some dumb fun, and I'm all about some dumb fun. All right, let's see. Let's go with another small one next here. This is another Disney Insiders. And this reward, I believe, is the one I thought that the Mickey pin was. I mentioned I had ordered some cards. Yes, some Marvel Thor cards. And these are all sealed up pretty well. But that's a cool image right there. I loved the art. I've been a card collector. Looks like they show them right here. Like 4 different little mini pieces of art. I've been a card collector for years. I mean, back in the day. Yes, I collected some sports cards just because the kids were all over were collecting sports cards, and that was just kind of the thing to do. But I was more about, honestly, you know, more so like the movie cards, and I still have a lot of those. Dark Crystal, Tron, Return of the Jedi, Gremlins. I mean, all those old school 80s movies. I've got a bunch. All right, so I think this one might be a boring one, so let me just temper your expectations there. It's from Rinsler Gear, and I believe this might be a case. So that's not super, super exciting, but I want to say this is probably something I ordered to encase a valuable game of mine in my collection. And yeah, that looks like what this is. So nothing too terribly exciting, but you know, sometimes you need to order. Yeah, looks like it's got like some stickers or something on it that I need to remove. But this is going to be to put my Pokemon Heart Gold. So the cool thing is it'll protect it, and I'll be able to display it. And you know, I know some people cry foul about that, about collectors, and they say, well, open your games and play it. The game is open. It's not a sealed game, but I don't know. I just, you know, something with that kind of value, you know, I just want to make sure that it's protected. And I love, you know, just kind of having it as a piece of decor. That's just, you know, collect how you collect. I'm not going to judge. All right, so this box here has that purple stripe from Hallmark. So I'm trying to remember what I ordered from there. I think I have an idea. They, you know, after Christmas they have sales on their ornaments, and this one was on clearance. I had to get it. It's a little mini Sega Genesis. I mean, look at that. How cool is that? And not only is it like a super miniature replica of the classic 16-bit console, but it plays music. I believe, does it say Sega? Where does it say? It will illuminate, and you can hear sounds from the original Sonic the Hedgehog game. So very cool. Love it, love it. It's going to go on display next to my NES ornament. This is another box from Hallmark, and with some more ornaments. Not even sure. Let me see if I can. They packed this one pretty tight. This one actually has a cheesy 80s reference in here in this order. Let let's see. There it is. Zach Morris from Saved by the Bell. So cheese. I mean, that show just oozed cheese. You know, it's I hope it has. Oh, okay. Press the button on the ornament to hear favorite phrases from the show. So that's cool too. But I loved that opening theme song. But that's okay. I think that'll do. I don't think I paid too much for it. So I love those little ornaments. Nice detail, you know. Sorry, I mentioned. Or did I mention? I didn't mention. I got the SNES one too. This one I had the special order from Amazon because I think all the clearance ones went real quick. So it was still less than I think full price, which is like $20 for these things. So I think I got it for like 15 or something. But very excited about that. I love my NES one. All right. What next? What next? Oh, this is one of those that I opened before. So let me just show you this bad boy. An Army of Darkness steelbook. I just love the art on that. It's beautiful. I do have, I think it's a DVD, some kind of, and this movie has had so many different editions. They're just really playing us, collectors for suckers, and we're suckers for, you know, different iterations and covers and, you know, new versions. You know, that speaks to us. So they're giving us what we want in a manner of speaking, but it is kind of exploitation too in a way. But yeah, I have, it's a really beautiful cover. It's like Ash, and he's like sort of reaching up with his chainsaw arm and the boomstick. And I got Bruce Campbell to sign that when he came to the Mad Monster Party years ago, about 10 years ago or so. All right, let's see here. Well, I'm anxious to open this one. I'm going to save that. That's one from Play Asia. Let's go ahead and open this one. This might be another boring one. It's from Quality Packaging. I don't know if that's a cover for, you know, they're running some kind of Breaking Bad stuff here, but what the hell is this? I have no idea what this is. Okay. Very mysterious. Oh, I forgot I ordered this. So you can't hardly kind of see that embossed. See that on the cover? This is The Binding of Isaac, Repentance. It's from Hypergun. I don't know what this is on the back here, but I've heard so much about this game. I heard it's great fun to play. I guess a twin stick shooter, if I'm not mistaken, with sort of dark themes. So figured I'd order this new version that came out recently that I sort of caught wind of. All right, moving on. This is actually from a person, so I want to say probably got this off of eBay. Have no clue really what this might be, so we're about to find out. I swear I sit on these boxes for at least, you know, up to like 2 months or so. Yeah, I forgot I ordered this. Man, that is beautiful. Great condition. Legend. Now this is from Arrow. You know, this is a distribution company that I really respect. They got a really they got a lot of cool releases. But so this is a collector's edition of Legend. Comes with some kind of book and everything, and I love that art. And I believe it's 4K. So does it say it anywhere? No, it just says high def. 2K restoration on the US theatrical cut. So can't wait to watch this. I'm probably gonna bust this out, make my kids watch it. I know, torture. It's not like some kind of YouTube personality and, you know, giving just like little pockets of quick videos and such. But that's a lost art, I think, in my opinion. You know, and I just, it's really important for me that like my kids can kind of sit through and watch a movie. Like I don't know. Maybe I'm just kind of an old fuddy-duddy, you know. I mean, I knew it was very important to me growing up, and I just loved movies and still do. But I just want to kind of try to spark a little bit of that for them. if it doesn't catch, it doesn't catch. I'm not going to sweat about it too much. All right. This here, I don't know what got me back to wanting, I feel like I owned this back in the day. This is a collection of Konami hits. I'll tell you what it was. I was reading a Retro Gamer magazine that had a whole thing about Konami games, and it just got me thinking, you know, I wanted a great, convenient way to play some of the classic arcade hits. And one of my favorites on there, of course, they got Contra. There's Russian Attack, this one right here. I recall going to a gas station called Hop In, and they had a Russian Attack arcade game, and I remember I could clear it, you know, and that was a big deal. Like, I just would go and pump quarters into it, and you know, I have fond memories of that. That was fun. So I'm looking forward to busting it out in my 3DS. All right, let's open this guy from Target. See what we got here. I want to say this might be a figure. If I'm not mistaken, I ordered, a prototype figure. Very cool. Oh, come on, Target, be better. Putting that gaudy red Target USB whatever code sticker on there, but love the packaging on there. I'll have to carefully remove that sticker later, but super cool, you know. Look at that. Love this sort of comic rendition of Luke as the pilot here. It's the Snowspeeder Prototype Edition. So, super cool figure. Saw it, had to order it. Well, didn't have to, but felt moved to do so. Very strongly moved. So, all right, I'll save some of these bigger ones for later. Let's go for this guy here. Okay. This is coming in from Canada. Really don't know what we got here. Oh, yes, I do now, because they listed it on the, they have like a little invoice for when you import or export. So I guess they have to, with international shipping, you have to kind of provide that. So I cheated and looked on the little invoice thing that was on the outside, but let's have a look-see. Okay, so what do we got here? The Psycho Goreman. I haven't watched this film yet, but I've heard good things about it. So I saw that there was a version of this that comes with the Blu-ray and a figure, Battle Ravaged variant. And, you know, and they're like, oh, that's the only way you can get the figure, you know, is you buy this special, like, combo deal. So I'm a sucker. I got fished in. But this seems to be the kind of thing that speaks to me. Like, I think the concept is, like, this demon from hell gets conjured up by these, like, sweet, innocent little kids and then becomes their, like, protector. And it's, like, hyper gore and violent and whatnot and weird. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I gotta watch that eventually. Also in there was this beautiful, so I love Turbo Kids, one of my favorite movies. And this is just like I probably have like 3 different versions of this film. But I just love the artwork. Super cool. Sort of like a comic book, I would say. But very, very neat. All right. So moving along, let's try. I got another one from Target. Might be more figures, but not sure. Oh, it's looking like, yes. Forgot to order these, but I love me some Amiibos, and I remember this one getting, this one was hard to come by, Korean Player 2, and then they just, like, reproduced them, and I was like, let me jump on this, just in case. I mean, I don't know if it's past the return window, but I think it's pretty cool. I love the Amiibos have, like, really good, exquisite detail, really cool little figures, and the added bonus, of course, you know, is like scanning them into the game to, you know, get all kinds of different perks and what have you. So, all right, this next one I'm going to open is from a online shopping presence called Plastic Meatball, which you know, I found out about them, I want to say through like a Facebook ad or something. So this is when like the algorithms work, you know, like I know people are like, don't track me and everything, but sometimes it's like, it'll connect you with things that, you know, are your jam. So I had no idea that these existed. And so I flipped when I saw them because I just, you know, again, child of the 80s, retro dude and everything. So one of my favorite flicks from back then is Time Bandits. And so Plastic Meatball did Time Bandits figures. So you got Randall he was like one of the main dudes that was part of the thieves that, you know, traveled through time and, you know, kind of pilfered for their own gain. They weren't really supposed to. But that's why they're bandits. And then, of course, I got Evil here. It's a Designer Con exclusive, one of 750. I don't think they were individually numbered, because that would be crazy if this was the number one. But here's Evil. It's a brilliant movie from the mind of Terry Gilliam of Monty Python fame. Was responsible, I think, for the animated parts of Monty Python. Very, you know, twisted in a good way kind of mind. And then, of course, I saw this enamel pin on there. Love me some Flash Gordon. So that's what's his name? Clytus, I think. Cletus, the slack-jawed yokel. No, something like that. Clytus, I want to say. Secondhand Alien to Ming. All right, let's go. I'm going to go ahead and go with this one. I was going to open before, but I held off. This is from Play Asia. So Play Asia is wonderful for, you know, just kind of getting import games, some that don't exist over here especially, or you can get like different versions, different kinds of covers. And I have an idea of what's in here, but it's been a while since I ordered, so let's have a look-see. And they put little goodies in their deliveries too, so awesome. All right, so I got me, I feel like I have this already, but maybe I have like the collector's edition, but this is the Blaster Master Zero trilogy, all on one cart. So this hasn't released in America. It might, but I was kind of jumping the gun, saw it there, and it's like, all right, let me do that. This cart here for the Switch has No More Heroes 1 and 2 on the same cart, so very cool. And then lastly, you've got River City Girls 1 and 2 on the same card. So eventually I want to go ahead and do a stream playing through River City Girls 2, because I did do a stream of the first one for Retronathan. So be expecting that at some point, maybe after I get through Ori and the Blind Forest. Okay, so what do we got next? All right, a little something from KP Media. I have no idea what this is. Maybe a eBay purchase, perhaps. Yeah, seems to be. I could be wrong. Packed pretty well. Used my trusty box cutter. What the? Oh, yes. Okay. So I ordered some acrylic protective cases. So there's a bunch of these in there. kind of boring, but again, just the necessities that a collector needs to make sure that the collection doesn't get super damaged. All right, this one's from Limited Run. I'm gonna hold off on that one for a second. That's usually one of my favorites. All right, we got Walmart. Good old Walmart, which sometimes has the best price for games. I don't know if it's still the case, but like if you want to go for like a new Switch release, for instance, Walmart is often the way to go. Whereas it might be $60 elsewhere, it might be like $50 at Walmart. But don't quote me on that. They may have changed up their pricing. All right. Yeah, I jumped on this. Fire Emblem Engage. It's a collector's edition. Oh my gosh, the art is so beautiful. I love it. It's so detailed. It's so colorful. It's embossed. Beautiful, beautiful. I might do a unboxing of this just to kind of go through the contents at some point, but not tonight. All right. I've just got this one last thing. This is my limited run order. So let's have a look and see what goodies lie in wait. And wait you will if you are a fan of limited run. Some people, you know, really hate that model and they give them a hard time with it. Personally, I know what I'm signing up for. I know, like, you're going to get your stuff like a year or more later. It's just how they do things. They do good quality releases, so I can't be too mad at that. All right. Let's see what we got in here. Now, oh, that's right. I think I ordered some kind of package deal where you had to order everything because the thing I wanted was sold out. So this actually has some dupes in here, so I'm gonna have to try to recoup some of my costs, I think, and, you know, maybe resell. But this is actually what I wanted. This is the PAX version variant of River City Girls, the original release. They only, you know, released this for the PAX East, I think, or maybe I don't know if it was all the PAX conventions, but a rare game for sure. That's really what I dropped all that coin on to get that. But there were some other games in here that are, you know, still pretty cool though. The Swordsman Collector's Edition for PlayStation VR. Can't really get that anywhere. I don't own a PlayStation VR. I don't really collect those games, but again, I had to, you know, pull the trigger and get these so I could get the game that I really wanted. There are some cool things in here though, like Jack X Combat Racing for the PS4. You've got Scott Pilgrim. This is like in a SNES style box here. River City Girls. I believe this is a soundtrack, and it's in a nice pink box that's, you know, kind of evokes a classic NES game. You got this Jack X Combat Racing car here. That looks really cool. I think they released several of those. Then you've got Shantae, Risky's Revenge. I think that's... Oh, okay. I thought this was for the Game Boy Color, but they're just, you know, emulating like the look of a giant Game Boy Color game, you know, which is pretty cool. Then you've got, why is there, Oh, this is different. This is the original Shantae. So also emulating that classic Game Boy Color look. And lo and behold, they actually sent me some cards. I've heard lately that it's kind of a luxury for them to send you cards. It's more of an exception than a rule. But you know, some people were pretty miffed that they weren't getting cards with their orders, and I'm just trying to carefully remove these. They've got a little band around them just to see. Oh, cool. Looks like I got the gold card for Swordman VR, as well as a silver card here. So I don't know, you can kind of see when the light reflects off of that. And then this looks like Mighty Switch Force collection. Love me some Way Forward. They crank out some amazing content for us old school gamers. All right, I think that about covers it. If you joined me tonight, thank you for coming by. Hope it was entertaining to uncover some of the geeky surprises that wait within the confines of all manner of packaging. It's fun for me, certainly. That's why I do it. And I will continue to sit on boxes for a while so I can just, put these streams out. And come check me out on Retronathan as well. I usually that's Friday nights, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tonight I missed that. I just couldn't make it tonight. But I'll be sure to be back, I think, or I might try to sneak in one this weekend. I'll let folks know on our different social media channels. But I've been playing Ori in the Blind Forest and having a lot of fun with that. So anyways, Retronathan, a.k.a. Kollector the Hordarian, for the purposes of unboxings, or Johnny B. Appreciate you. Come check out Geeks Like Us. Be a part of our community. We'd love to have you. Keep it geeky, y'all.